The room was silent, but inside Juliana's heart, there was a storm. She was lying in the hospital bed, holding Kelvin's hand tightly. The doctor had just left, but his words echoed painfully in her mind. "I'm sorry, your baby didn't make it." Juliana felt like her world had shattered. She had carried this baby, loved this baby, dreamed of holding this baby, only for it all to be taken away. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she clung to Kelvin, who was also struggling to hold back his own tears. Kelvin tried to be strong, whispering comforting words, but his heart was as broken as hers. He had seen Juliana go through so much to bring this baby into the world, watched her suffer and worry through every checkup, every small complication, hoping for the best. Now, all their hopes had been crushed. As they sat together, Kelvin whispered, "We'll get through this, Juliana, somehow, we'll get through this." But even he wasn't sure how they could recover from this loss. Their families soon arrived, each face reflecting the sorrow and disbelief that Juliana and Kelvin were feeling. Friends came, offering words of sympathy, but nothing could touch the deep sorrow in Juliana's heart. She didn't want to talk to anyone, she wanted her baby back. But the worst part was feeling like her body had betrayed her. She blamed herself, wondering if there was something she could have done differently. Her mind replayed every moment of her pregnancy, searching for answers, trying to find the reason why this had happened. Days passed, but the sadness didn't fade. She couldn't look at the baby things she'd carefully prepared. She couldn't bear the silence that now filled their home. Kelvin tried to bring light into her life, but even he was weighed down by the sadness, struggling to cope himself. In the middle of one quiet night, as she sat alone in the dark, Juliana whispered a promise to herself. She didn't know how or when, but she vowed to find peace again. Somehow, she would find a way to fill the emptiness in her heart. The story of their lost baby would always be with them, but she knew that, one day, something would happen to lift the darkness. She clung to that thought, not knowing that their journey was just beginning, that a hidden secret would soon be revealed that would change everything. Years earlier, long before the heartbreak that shattered her world, Juliana was a young, vibrant woman with dreams of a happy life and family. She lived in the bustling city of Lagos, where everyone seemed to be in a rush, and the streets buzzed with energy. One day, as she was heading home from work, she met Kelvin. Kelvin was charming, with a warm smile and a way of making everyone feel comfortable around him. He had just moved to the city for a new job and was adjusting to the fast-paced life. They met by chance, but from that day on, they kept finding ways to meet each other again. They'd take long walks by the city's busy markets, share meals at local spots, and talk late into the night. Kelvin and Juliana became inseparable, and before long, they knew they wanted to spend their lives together. Their love was deep and joyful, and both of them dreamed of building a family, a home filled with the laughter and joy of children. However, as time went by after their wedding, Juliana and Kelvin's dreams of having children were met with disappointment. Month after month, Juliana hoped to find out she was pregnant, only to be disappointed. Each time she would sit in silence, wondering what was wrong, why her body wasn't giving her the one thing she wanted most in life. Kelvin was supportive and kind, constantly reassuring her that they had plenty of time, that there was no rush. He tried to lift her spirits, even when his own heart was starting to worry. But the pressure around them was growing. Family members, friends, and even strangers would ask the question that had begun to haunt Juliana: when will you have a baby? The whispers and comments became too much. Every visit to a family gathering was filled with quiet looks and unspoken questions. Her friends, who had started families of their own, tried to give advice and share tips, but each suggestion only made Juliana feel more isolated, like she was somehow failing as a wife. One night, Juliana finally broke down in front of Kelvin. "Why can't we have a child, Kelvin? What's wrong with us?" she sobbed. Kelvin held her, his own heart breaking to see her so distraught. "We'll find a way, Juliana. There has to be a way." In the following weeks, they began to explore every option they could. They saw doctors, went for tests, and started various treatments that promised to help them start a family. Each step was a struggle, filled with hopes that rose and fell, but they clung to each other for strength. Just when it seemed like there might be no answer, a doctor finally gave them a glimmer of hope. He told them about a new treatment, one that was expensive and complex, but it had helped couples in situations like theirs. Juliana's heart soared. For the first time in years, she felt a spark of hope. They began the treatment, investing all their energy and dreams into the possibility of a child. They followed every instruction from the doctor, adjusting their routines, taking medications, and preparing their home for a new life. It was a difficult journey, with its share of struggles, but they stayed committed, hoping that all their efforts would finally pay off. The day came when Juliana took another test, her heart pounding as she waited for the results. And this time, the result was positive. She was pregnant. Juliana and Kelvin were overjoyed, unable to believe their dream was finally coming true. They held each other tightly, laughing and crying, overwhelmed by the happiness of the moment. They couldn't wait to share the news with their families, who were just as thrilled for them. Their journey to parenthood had been long and challenging, but now, they were ready for the next chapter. They planned and prepared, carefully picking out names, setting up the nursery, and talking about all the dreams they had for their baby. Every day, they grew more excited, counting down the months until they would finally meet their child. But as the weeks passed, things took a different turn. The months that followed were filled with dreams and plans for Juliana and Kelvin. They decorated a nursery with soft colors and playful patterns, carefully choosing each detail as they imagined their baby growing up there. Friends and family showered them with gifts, and every corner of their home seemed to be filled with love, hope, and anticipation. Juliana was especially thrilled. After years of waiting, she could finally share in the joy of motherhood. She joined groups for new moms, bought books on parenting, and started preparing herself for the changes ahead. But despite her happiness, a small worry lingered in her heart. She tried to push it away, telling herself that every pregnancy had ups and downs. As the months went by, her pregnancy had its own unique set of challenges. She was often tired, sometimes more than she expected, and she struggled with unusual discomfort. She brushed it off as normal pregnancy symptoms, not wanting to alarm Kelvin or her family. "It's nothing," she would say with a smile, hiding her worry as best as she could. However, her discomfort slowly became harder to ignore. At her next doctor's appointment, she mentioned the pains, hoping it was all just part of a typical pregnancy. The doctor's face became serious as he listened, and he ordered a few additional tests to be sure. When the results came in, the doctor explained gently that there were some complications. The pregnancy was more fragile than they'd anticipated, and Juliana needed to rest more, to be careful and take things slow. Hearing this, Kelvin grew concerned. He insisted that she follow every instruction to the letter, encouraging her to take all the necessary precautions, even if it meant putting her job on hold. Juliana followed the doctor's advice, staying home and limiting her activities, though she struggled with feelings of worry and guilt. She didn't want to be a burden, and she didn't want to seem weak. More than anything, she didn't want to disappoint Kelvin, who was pouring all his energy into caring for her and keeping her spirits high. Despite everything, they clung to their hope and excitement. They continued to plan and dream, convincing themselves that everything would work out in the end. Kelvin was her rock, constantly reassuring her and making her laugh even when she felt scared. One evening, as they sat together in the nursery, Kelvin took Juliana's hand and whispered, "This child will be our miracle. No matter what happens, we'll keep believing that this little one is meant to be." Juliana nodded, leaning her head against his shoulder. "I believe that too," she replied softly, trying to convince herself as much as him. Their love remained strong, and together they pushed through the worries and fears, clinging to the dream of holding their child in their arms. They continued to hold on to hope, praying that each day would bring them closer to the moment they'd longed for. But as Juliana entered the later months of her pregnancy, the complications only seemed to grow. She spent more time at the hospital, with doctors closely monitoring her condition. Her family was constantly worried, and Kelvin barely left her side, staying up late at night to watch over her as she slept. The doctors grew increasingly concerned, and each visit filled Juliana and Kelvin with more fear than hope. Every appointment brought new warnings, new risks, and the lingering question of whether their baby would make it to term. Juliana's heart ached as she felt her strength weakening. She tried her best to stay positive, but the constant setbacks were wearing her down. She began to wonder if their dreams had been too big, if their hope had been misplaced. Kelvin, too, was feeling the strain, though he tried to hide it. He continued to support Juliana with unwavering love, telling her that everything would be okay, but the worry in his eyes betrayed his true feelings. In the middle of one sleepless night, Juliana looked over at Kelvin, her voice barely a whisper. "What if we're not meant to have this child, Kelvin? What if?" Kelvin shook his head, taking her hand in his. "Don't say that, Juliana. This child is meant for us. We've come this far, we can't lose hope now." Juliana nodded, her eyes filling with tears. She didn't want to give up, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something was slipping away from her, something precious and fragile. And as the days went by, that feeling only grew stronger. As the weeks passed, Juliana's complications persisted, casting a shadow over the joy she and Kelvin had once felt. Each day seemed to bring a new challenge, and each visit to the doctor only intensified her fears. The doctor's words were always careful, always cautious, hinting at the delicate nature of her pregnancy. Despite the mounting challenges, there was still one thing that kept them moving forward, a fragile yet unbreakable spark of hope. One morning, the doctor called them in for an important appointment. The room felt cold and sterile, and Juliana's hands trembled as she held Kelvin's hand. She braced herself for another round of troubling news, her heart sinking in anticipation. But instead, the doctor sat down, a thoughtful expression on his face, and told them something surprising. "There is a new treatment I'd like to try," he said. "It's a bit unconventional, and it requires a lot of dedication, but I believe it could help." The treatment involved close monitoring, specific medication adjustments, and an experimental diet plan aimed at strengthening Juliana's body. It wouldn't guarantee a perfect outcome, but it offered them a better chance. The doctor warned that the path would be difficult, requiring Juliana to rest more than ever, and for both of them to be prepared for the unexpected. It would mean giving up many of their daily routines and making sacrifices, but there was a possibility, however small, that their baby could make it. Kelvin looked over at Juliana, his eyes filled with determination. "We'll do whatever it takes," he said without hesitation. Juliana nodded, clutching his hand tightly. She was scared, yes, but a tiny part of her dared to hope. This treatment might be the answer they had been praying for. It wasn't an easy choice, but both Kelvin and Juliana were ready to give it everything they had. They would do whatever it took to hold their baby in their arms. Over the next few weeks, their lives took on a new rhythm. Juliana stayed home, her daily activities limited to simple, gentle movements. Kelvin took on more responsibilities, handling everything from household chores to work obligations, all while making sure Juliana had everything she needed. He would come home in the evenings, bringing her favorite meals, reading to her, and keeping her company as she rested. Their families and friends continued to show their support. Neighbors brought meals, relatives visited often, and friends would stop by to offer encouragement and lift Juliana's spirits. It was as if the whole community was rallying around them, hoping and praying for a happy ending to their story. One evening, as they sat together in the softly lit nursery, Kelvin gently placed his hand on Juliana's belly, speaking softly to their unborn child. "You have a whole world waiting for you, little one," he whispered. "Your mother and I are ready to welcome you, no matter how hard this journey is. We're doing everything we can to bring you here safely." Juliana closed her eyes, tears slipping down her cheeks as she listened to Kelvin's words. In that moment, the weight of their struggles seemed to lift, if only for a while. She imagined their baby growing up in their home, surrounded by love and laughter, and she promised herself that she would keep fighting for that dream. With each passing day, Juliana's hope grew. The new treatment was difficult, but she could feel her strength slowly returning. The doctor reported small improvements, tiny signs that things were moving in the right direction. She took comfort in these small victories, celebrating each one as a step closer to meeting her child. But even as they clung to this hope, uncertainty lingered like a shadow. Juliana could feel it at the back of her mind, a constant reminder of how delicate the situation still was. Yet she chose to focus on the positive, to cherish every moment, believing that perhaps, just perhaps, they were being led toward a miracle. Then, one night, everything changed. Juliana awoke in the middle of the night to an intense pain, sharper than anything she'd felt before. It took her breath away, and for a moment, she thought it would pass. But as the pain intensified, she knew something was wrong. Panic surged through her, and she shook Kelvin awake, her voice trembling. Kelvin," she gasped, clutching her belly. "Something's wrong. I can feel it." Kelvin's eyes widened as he took in the fear on her face. He wasted no time, grabbing his keys and helping her to the car. The drive to the hospital felt like an eternity, and every second was filled with dread. Juliana's mind raced with fears and questions, and she clung to Kelvin's hand, drawing strength from his calm, determined presence. They reached the hospital, where doctors and nurses quickly took over, rushing her into a room. Kelvin stayed close by her side, refusing to leave, his gaze fixed on her with a mixture of fear and determination. They'd come so far, fought so hard, he couldn't bear the thought of losing everything now. Hours passed, filled with anxious waiting and whispered prayers. Kelvin sat outside the room, his head in his hands, feeling more helpless than he'd ever felt before. He wanted to be strong, but the fear gnawed at him, threatening to break him down. Finally, the doctor emerged, his expression grave. He looked at Kelvin, and for a moment, there was only silence. Then he spoke, his voice steady but filled with compassion. "Your wife is stable," he said slowly. "But I'm sorry to say that the baby..." The words hung in the air, and Kelvin felt his heart shatter. He didn't hear the rest of what the doctor said, all he knew was that their child, their miracle, was gone. Kelvin walked into the room where Juliana lay, pale and exhausted. Her eyes were red from crying, and when she saw him, her face crumpled. He rushed to her side, wrapping his arms around her as she broke down in his arms. Their dreams had been stolen from them, leaving an emptiness too vast to fill. They held each other in silence, each one grieving the loss of a child they'd never had the chance to meet, a child they had loved with all their hearts. Yet as they sat there in their grief, neither of them realized that the secrets surrounding their journey were far from over. In the midst of their sorrow, a hidden truth was waiting to be discovered, a truth that would change their lives forever.